Welcome to episode 3 of Black is Evil and White is Good. It's another perspective with I, the mystic philosopher. Question 6. If the word black really and truly means black, in accordance with and as defined by the various English dictionaries, then wouldn't it be true that in a Caucasian society that claims to advocate for all that which is white, aka whiteness, and all that which is defined as white, purity, and in a world that is governed and dominated by Caucasians who themselves falsely, deceptively, erroneously, or otherwise think and believe that they are really and truly white. Thus they call, named, list, label, card, and profile themselves as white. Isn't it evident, or at the very least, wouldn't it be reasonable to arrive at the conclusion that to them, the Caucasians, black lives does not matter? Meaning, black lives are insignificant, black lives are irrelevant, black lives are a disgrace, black lives are a nuisance, black lives are evil, etc. In other words, if black in the English language really and truly means black, as mentioned above, then those of us earthly humans that are perceived by the Caucasians as black, perceived as a black people and as a black race of people, then isn't it fair to conclude that to them our lives doesn't matter and black lives have no real value in their white, pure, sinless society? Question 7. If it is indeed true that we are perceived or looked upon or looked down on as black, as a black people, and as a black race of people by Caucasians, by Caucasian society and their Caucasite systems of power and so-called justice, and by their Caucasian police forces who falsely, erroneously, or otherwise think and believe to themselves that they are really white, isn't it therefore self-evident to all natural native earthly humans with at least the most basic of human intelligence, honesty, integrity, and activated common sense to see and to admit that at the very least, one reason, if not the main reason, why our people, why our youths, why our young men and women, we that are the earth's organic humans of African ancestry, are being slaughtered, if not murdered, in cold blood, and before our very eyes, and the eyes of the world, I might add, by Caucasian police officers, and others among them as well, is because of our highly enriched melanin carbon skin that they and their society erroneously, intentionally, or otherwise perceived and designated as black? Question 8. If it is true that words are indeed powerful, or that words are full or words are filled with power, For example, words are filled with legal power, emotional power, hypnotic power, spiritual power, and metaphysical power. You name it. And if the word black, its sign and its symbol really and truly means and represents nothing good and no one good, is it possible that by calling ourselves black, by answering to the name and the word black, by allowing others, especially our real and formidable enemies, to call, name, label, profile, list, blacklisted, or blacklisted and card us as black, that we are in ignorance or otherwise incurring, invoking and accepting a curse, the curse of a black spell, or the curse of black spell on ourselves?